Oh, good, it's not. Oh, good, it's not light protected. Yeah, true story, right now. Like, past, like, it's just been a stupid day. Man, it's bright out. I'm not going to even put on this lamp. So, I walked over here to do a video, whatever. Is this thing straight? Is this, yeah, I think so. I can't even tell, it's so damn bright. Whatever. Is it right? Anyway, so I'm walking over here, and I cough, and then I do a Hershey squirt in my freaking shorts. Well, not my short. I mean, a little bit. It hit the back of the shorts because I'm not wearing underwear because it's hot out. My mom never let me wear underwear in the summertime, so I kind of have that habit. I just go commando. And ironically, I'm wearing army pants or army cargo shorts, and then I had to like wipe myself, clean myself up. And I was so frustrated from the fact that it happened that I was just like, you know what, I'm not going to do this right now. And I had to clean the back of my shorts in the sink here. Just a little bit. It's just a little like the size of like the head of an eraser made it out through the gates. I mean, to my pants. The rest of my, it's just, yeah, I got to have to take a nice shower when I get home. It's gross. It's terrible. So then I'm frustrated, and I go downstairs to the lobby, and because it's air conditioned down there, because it's hot up here. And then like I kind of like chill out for a while, kind of get my senses back because I'm annoyed that it happened. Because I started coughing, and then boom, and it was all this like raviolis from yesterday, so it's all red. So and then I come back up here to do this, and I can't find the card. Because I usually carry the card in my pocket because I bring it home. And it's just like, damn, I lost the card. And I thought I lost the card on the way to the store. I was getting a Diet Coke and all this stuff. And then I was like annoyed, like, okay, they definitely can't do this. So a couple of hours have passed. I go back downstairs to cool off. And lo and behold, the card is in between the cushions of the chair that I was sitting in before when I was frustrated for having an accident. So that's the kind of day I'm having. And this wasn't even my point. This is what occurred. What was really going on and what I wanted to talk about, I guess because I had a conversation with myself, a long talk with myself yesterday, that I am trying to figure out, like, I don't want to fail, and I also don't want to succeed. Which is like, what are you, crazy? Either way. I mean, and I realized that no matter, there's an old Taoist saying, Confucius said, success and failure are a ladder. Whether you're up on top of the ladder or near the bottom of the ladder, your position is still shaky. And I always took that to heart, that no matter what, the ladder is always it's not the most stable form. And I realized because either way, if I go through life and I lose, I feel like I'm going to destroy myself. But if there's a chance that I win, I will also destroy myself. Because time ultimately will be there. Either I'll be reflective on myself and dwell on everything I did wrong and just, go into the abyss, or, then I'll just have nothing but time in my hands, and then just also go the same way. Like, all roads lead to this abyss in some way. And it's a terrible thought. And this is because, you think about, like, everything's going on. I'm not going to talk about, particular celebrities and stuff like that. But, like, it's like, but it has all these people that make money, all these, the artists, the rappers, the whoever, the people that have succeeded, they're always in court. They're in trouble for sex trafficking, for this, that, and the other thing. Famous film producers. Oh, well, they're in jail because they had sex. Like, of course, like as a guy, what are you going to do when you have a ton of money? You're going to try to have as much sex as possible. You're going to just, sex parties. Or whatever. You're just going to try to talk to women because you're going to, feel your oats. No matter how old you are, you're going to feel like you're the top dog. So you should be able to have the prime cuts of meat that are out there, anytime, available, day or night. And that's just the woman part, but also the drinking and the drugging, because it's like, well, you don't have to do anything anymore. If you don't have to wake up in the morning and slug it out like the rest of humanity, get on the train with all the happy faces that you see on Monday morning, then, your time is free. And as they say, free time is the devil's toolbox shop, something like that. And I was like, yeah, like either way, no matter which, if I flip the coin either way, if it comes up heads or it comes up tails, I feel like you're going to lose. So what do? Well, then maybe you just don't flip the coin. Maybe you just don't bother with the coin flip. Don't pursue success. But I'm also not saying don't pursue failure. Pursue nothing. Don't pursue. Just do, and that's it, and then go home. Like I read this thing, like Einstein wrote this note to like some Japanese bellboy. I don't know how this random stuff comes up because my phone's listening to me, and he says to the guy just like he wrote a note saying find peace in your life and don't pursue the anxiety of ambition. That is not what it said. I'm paraphrasing, but that's the anxiety, and it's basically you are subscribing to anxiety. You are subscribing to paranoia. You are, that's it. Either way, win or lose, you're in the casino, and it's blaring lights and it's horrible. So either way, I feel like don't. I guess the only win is not to play. But that's the thing. It's like, but I guess maybe treat it like solitaire. I don't have an answer. I'm trying to find answers for myself. You have to find your own answers. I have no answers. I'm still trying to figure out all of this because I see it. Because I keep getting on my case that I failed. I'm just a chooch. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And I'm like, yeah, but if there's a chance to succeed, I feel like I'm just gonna act the same way. Oh, I hope I didn't overmodulate this. Oh, please. Oh, maybe I did. Sorry if I overmodulated it. But either way, it's like you're gonna feel like great. It's yeah, I messed up again. But you're gonna wind up either way, the same way. The results are the same, and it just seems like trouble. So how do you stay out of trouble? What do you do? And I don't have an answer. I'm trying to find an answer now, and the only answer that I can find is just do the task, and go home. Eat some raviolis and go to bed. I that's all I can think about right now. That's all that comes to mind is just you can't. I don't know. It's because successful people, many of them are in terrible shape, and they're terrible people. And the only reason you hear about them is because they did succeed, and something did happen, they did something with their lives, and then they become a joke. Do you want to become a joke? Is that what you want to happen in your life? Do you want to succeed and then be ridiculed? That's not fun. That negates everything. That negates all the work. It's like that old architect joke about the engineer joke. It's about the about this bridge builder. There was this guy who built these great bridges all over the world, Australia, London, New York, whatever. He was a fantastic bridge builder. And then somebody found a picture of him sucking a cock, and now he's just a cocksucker. So it's like that's really what it is sometimes. All right, sorry it was overmodulated. I don't know. Yeah, I can't even see.